And go ahead and switch direction. All right, from there, let's just go straight to our shoulders. Okay, switch direction. Okay, switch there to our elbows. And switch direction. From there, quickly switch to our wrists. And switch direction. And go ahead and right, turn out, press your fingers out. And the legs, shake, shake, shake. Move your attention to your hips. Now. Switch. And let's go to our knees now. And switch direction. Okay, ankles, and you can go back. Enough from your fingers and your hands. And switch direction. The other side. And switch direction. All right, so from here, you're gonna do 10 of these, right? Awesome burpees. You're gonna come down, push up, boom, sit up, and star jump. 10 in between. First round, 1 minute is just jogging with your arms and keep moving. And let me get the timer going. All right, let's go. Go. That's weird. Okay. Okay. You guys ignore that. Just keep going. I don't know what's going on here. Oh. Okay, go. Just keep going. Bye-bye. Fast feet. Go, 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 go. Arms. Incorporate your arms. Okay. Back. Move around. You have space. You can even do backwards. Forwards. Fast feet. So it's burpees, boom, jump up, and you're gonna jump up as high as you can. All right, from here, we're gonna go ahead and shuffle. 1, 2, swipe. 1, 2, swipe. All right, let's go. Low stance. Pick it up. Faster. Go fast. All right. Do your all right. Take a quick water break, a breather, and Karen will take over.
Yes, grab a sip of water real quick, and we'll go into kickboxing. I catch my breath in that too. It's good. Let's see, I'll change this view. Okay, so let's do, to warm up for kickboxing, let's do a round of just this combination. So it's just going to be punching combination. It's kind of like a pyramid. So it's going to be just jab, jab, cross, hook, jab, cross, hook, uppercut. We're going to do 1 minute of that round, more of that drill. And what I'd like you to do is, as you're doing that pyramid, you're going to also, incorporate your footwork. So you can do it moving forwards, jab, jab, cross, hook, jab, cross, hook, uppercut. But you can also take angles in between. You can, take more angles with your body. Cross, jab, cross, hook. You can slip before and after, or you can just do the combination. So actually, let's do it this way. Let's do one round where you just work on the combination. It'll just be 1 minute. But do your footwork. We're going to add defense into it the second round. So if you want to do that now, you can, but otherwise you can just focus on the punches. Jab, jab, cross, hook, jab, cross, hook, uppercut, and then also try to incorporate footwork into that, moving around. Get set. Wait, 1 minute timer. And go. Cross, jab, cross, hook, jab, cross, hook, up. Then back to the beginning. going to review how to slip. Hold on, I just want to check my schedule here. Make sure I stay on time. Perfect. So we're going to practice slips and weaves and then incorporate that into that combination. So first, back, let's do this drill. So we're going to go jab, cross, slip, cross, hook, slip, hook, cross. You don't have to start with the jab. You can just start with cross, hook, slip, hook, cross, slip, cross, hook, slip. So you're just throwing cross, hook, slip, cross, slip. The slips, whatever punch you just threw, that's the side you're slipping towards. So if I just threw the hook, slipping to the hook side. If I just threw the cross, slipping to the cross side so that I'm following the punch back and then loading it to throw that same punch again. So we'll do 1 minute of that at your own pace. Cross, hook, cross, slip. Get set and go. Okay, and break. So now we're gonna do the same thing with weaves. So we're gonna throw cross, hook, and now we're gonna weave. There's 2 ways you can do this. Let's weave. I usually have us weave with the punch for weaves, where it goes cross, hook, weave under. Let's do that. We'll do it that way. Well, we usually practice the other one too, because you can do it both ways. But so we're gonna weave with the punch. So we're gonna go cross, hook, and that hook becomes the beginning of the weave, and then hook, cross, and before I even retract this cross, I'm gonna weave. So it's cross, hook, weave, hook, cross, weave. So for this one, you weave the direction that your shoulder is already pointing, becomes the beginning of the weave. So get set and go. Try to keep as much as possible, you're using your legs to lower you. Cross, weave. Nice. Okay, so now we're going to do 1 more round of that jab, cross, hook, uppercut. And you're going to add, after every one of those combinations, you're going to add some kind of head movement. So you're going to go jab, slip, jab, cross, slip, weave, jab, cross, hook. So you're just going to practice after you throw the punch. You know, your smaller combination, you're going to always move your head. So either slipping or weaving. Another thing you can do also that we didn't just review, but we've been reviewing it a lot, is also take angles. So you can go jab, cross, hook, and get out of the way. Basically, you don't want to throw a punch and then just, they're punching back. So you don't want to just sit there. So you punch and then move your head. So get set. So after every, small part of that longer sequence, every combination, jab, jab, cross, hook, uppercut. You throw it and then try to follow up with slips and weaves or weaves. Get set and go. Nice. Okay, so let's, you can grab a sip of water, grab your chair. We're gonna do a little bit of kicking stuff and then, put it together. Okay, so let's get started. So we're gonna do, which people are back. Let's do, let's start with, let's do this. So we're gonna do the sidekick drill, but we're gonna kick 3 times in the final part of the kick. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, and then come back. So 1, 2, 3. Just to work on both parts of the kick, the setup and then really practicing the landing of the kick. So we're gonna do 1 minute on each side, get set, and go. All right, shake that out, switch sides, set, and go. So switch back to the first side. And we're going to do, now we're going to do a roundhouse kick. We're going to do a roundhouse kick to the head. So this is the one that looks like, it's up a little bit. It looks like that. So I do still want to, I don't want to just keep my body facing forward and throw the kick. I want to pivot. My standing foot is pivoting, much like the side kick. Still can't see my foot. Cool. So my standing foot, started with my heel facing behind me, towards the couch, and ends up with it facing over towards where like my side kick was going, or even more. And then I'm going to extend the kick. So what I'd like you to do is alternate between a slow motion one and a more fluid one. So the drill would look like this. Here's my slow motion one there, and then here's my fluid one. If you just want to do the slow motion, that's okay. It's really important to do the slow motion because it teaches you to have control and be able to retract the kick, which is super important for head kicks because they're dangerous for your partner if you're sparring, but they're also dangerous for you. So if you see someone's about to catch that kick, you don't want to get swept with your foot up in the air like that. So I always tell my students in sparring, you can't throw head kicks unless you can pull them. So anyway, alternate one and one. So one, but if you want to just do the slow motion because you're just learning it, that's fine. Otherwise, alternate slow motion and more fluid. Get set and go. Nice. Switch sides, get set, and go. If you're like me and you started with your dominant leg, this side may be harder. Just go cautious, go carefully. All right. Okay, you can put your chair away, and then we're gonna do some combinations with all those moves. First combination will be, let's do okay, so this will be the combination. Jab, cross, hook. I'm gonna slip towards my hook hand, hook, and I'm gonna come back, uppercut, cross, hook, and I'm gonna throw a right roundhouse kick. So jab, cross, hook, slip towards my left, up, cross, hook, and then step out. Before you throw a roundhouse kick, want to step away from your leg a little bit to make room, and then you're going to throw that head kick. You can just throw it. Usually people kind of spin around with it because there's nothing to hit or help you retract. If you have really strong pivoting and it doesn't hurt you, you could throw it and then pivot yourself back. So either way, you want to finish that with the shadow boxing. Get set. And go. In between, you can shadow box, throw jabs, move around. Okay, and we got one more combination. So this combination is going to have a weave. So it's going to go, start the same, jab, cross, hook. Now I'm going to weave under, weave. So instead of returning for the slip, I'm going to weave. They're throwing a hook that's coming at me from my front side. Weave under it. I'm going to throw uppercut, or it could be a body shot. I've just weaved, so I put myself up here, kind of like we used to do with the pivot. Up, and we're going to do up, cross, hook. Now I'm sideways, lead side kick. So jab, cross, hook, weave, up, cross, hook. Let that hook turn you sideways, don't retract it. Side kick, hook, side kick. Normally retract the hook, but not if we're setting up the side kick. Okay, last round, go. You can move around in between, throw jabs, take angles, move your head any way you want. All right, so we're going to switch over to some grappling drills. Grab some water if you need, just for a minute, and then come on back. you talking, Molly? You're on mute. I just realized.
Well, I was talking a lot of smack. Thank goodness. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so have your regular stance where your left leg is up and back leg, your right leg to the back. And from here, you're going to go knee slide and then step the back leg up and then stand up. Great. So do that. Go ahead and do that 5 on each side. So knee slide, come up, boom. Good. So knee slide, come up, boom. 3, knee slide, come up, boom. 4, knee slide, come up, boom. 5. And then switch your stance. So right leg slide, come up. 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 More. Slide. All right, so now let's say we're gonna go knee slide, come up. I want you to shuffle on one side or the other side, right? Shuffle, boom, boom, to side, one side. So just 2. Now combine that. Knee slide, come up, go laterally 1, 2. Just do maybe a few of that. Yeah, when you're shuffling, when you come up and you shuffle, I don't want you to be kind of wide stance, but I want you to be in a good stance, shuffling sideways, maybe the other side. Yes, good. Good job. All right. The other one is I want you to think about having, let's do it all together with your left leg forward, back, your right leg back. And right now we're going to get the grip, the collar grip. We want to imagine. So I'm going to get the dummy and have you see what I'm doing here. So I want, right, the collar grip, and then think about my forearm on their chest here. So the forearm, boom, here on the chest. So you hear, and then the other hand is at the wrist here. And that's not so much the movement I want you to do is have here and here. And I want you to think about pulling that elbow to your rib cage to the back, and the same side leg, you're gonna go boom, right? You're just gonna go and look, I lift the inside sole of my foot up. So I'm gonna go tap. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna think about tapping. Boom. When I'm here, I'm thinking about tapping, okay? Tapping, okay? So I don't know if you can see it here on the side, thinking about boom, tapping. Okay. So I just want right now, I just want you to get to that movement, and we're going to do the technique. So go ahead, boom, and then you're just going to go tap. 1, tap, right? And then making sure you boom, boom. So I want you to do 10 on each side. Then switch your stance and then do the other side. Okay, just trying to find the video, but it's not, I can't find it. Okay, so we're gonna put all of that together. First, let's do that movement and then we're gonna blend it. This is a continual of like an ankle pick. So I want you to think about, you're gonna go down. Actually, let's do the ankle pick and then this is like what happens if your partner, ideally when we go down, right? The ankle pick, the head, right? And we come down. Let me get my, again, we have the head control. We're gonna come down with the front knee. We're gonna reach over and grab the ankle, and the head control, right, is you don't want them way up here. So your head control, it should be kind of similar level as your head or even lower, right? And your arm reaching out, you're grabbing for that angle, right? And then you're gonna bring the head towards the foot, right? And then you're gonna step up with the second leg and knee slide, then pick up the leg, and then the third movement of the leg is you're gonna pick up your partner's leg and shelf it, right? So it looks like this in full movement. So I'm gonna give you a minute to practice on both sides. So you're here, right? Either probably start here, right? Or you could start here. Let's just make it easy and start here. You get the head control, the wrist control. You're gonna shuffle so that your partner's leg comes through. And then you're gonna go ahead and knee slide, reach over, head control, boom, slide up, and then pick up, right? So ideally, that's what we aim for. We pick up the angle and it worked and your partner falls over. The next move is your partner does not fall over, but what they do is they stand up, and we're gonna work on how to address that. But right now, let's just get used to your partner falling over. So I'm gonna give you a minute to kind of review, and then we're gonna go into the new technique. So go ahead. So I want you to also switch right side to side. Once you get used to one side, switch your stance to the other side. Boom, right? You're gonna come in, boom, grab, step up, and then shelf the leg. Good job, Jane. Yep, that's it. Yep, pick up, boom. Okay, time. So again, ideally we go for an ankle pick, boom, we go boom for an ankle pick, boom, and they actually fall over, boom, boom, and you are able to pick up the leg, right? Now, a lot of times this is what happened, you know, your partner, instead of falling down, they're gonna stand up. So you need to go up with them. You can't stay down, right? So let's say the same move, you're gonna go boom and you slide in, you go pick up. The moment you pick up the leg, they stand up, right? You cannot be here. So that's the drill that we did. We come up, boom, and boom, right? We did the solo drill. So that's what you're gonna do. So the first thing is like you're gonna have boom. Let's say you shuffle to the side, you get the leg to come step in. You were like, oh great, I'm gonna go for the leg, and then they stand up. So you're gonna back leg's gonna step up, boom, right? And then you're just gonna stand up. Now you come up with the leg, right? Once you come up with the leg, you have the head control. It's very important that you have the leg and the leg is not dangling to the side. Immediately when you come up, you are gonna put the leg close to your hip, right? Because if you're out here, you're fighting with the, your arm strength against somebody's leg. All they need to do is just kind of like turn the leg to the side and then pull it out. It's fairly easy, especially if they're pushing.
Are they breaking out of head control when they're doing this?
Oh, okay. So when you come up, head control, you're gonna come up. Let me see what I can do with this, right? I come in and I come dive in, and then we're sitting down and they stand up. So I have to pull my leg. I'm gonna come and stand up and I'm gonna pick up the leg and shelf it on my hip, right, when I'm standing. So I don't want the leg just hooking far from me. I want to attach it to my hip, engaging my my whole body, right? Because I don't want to be fighting against their leg with one arm plus the space there that they can pull the leg out. So you want to attach. So you had a head control here, right? So in terms of jujitsu, I would recommend you don't walk when you have here and you have control. You don't walk forward towards them, because that will give them a chance to jump to guard, because that's jujitsu. One of the things they do is they jump to guard. So we want to avoid that. So to do that, we want to shuffle to the side. So you want to curl. I tend to, if I can, shuffle towards the leg that I have it on my hip here. Boom, I'm going to shuffle to the side, boom, and kind of challenge their balance, right? So I'm going to come here. So I come up, right? I'm here. I grab, leg steps up, and I come up, put that against my hip, and I'm going to shuffle towards the leg side. So once I shuffle here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to trap, I'm really pulling the head towards here. I have the foot holding at the hip. I'm going to really hang on the head as I shuffle, boom, boom, and block, right? I'm going to go boom, 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 right? So different scenario happens when you do that. Either they fall down, boom, on the back, right? Which is great. Then that you accomplish what you wanted. So that would be the first scenario. And then I'm going to show you what happens if they actually don't fall on their back and they're boom on. They fall on their head instead, right? So, but we're going to do that next. But right now I want you to focus on, right? You have the head control, the wrist control. You're like, awesome, I'm going to go for the angle pick. Oh man, they stand up. So you're like, it's cool, I'm going to stand up. Boom, immediately you bring that here. Head control. You're going to shuffle towards the leg. Shuffle, 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 and then boom, pull, right? If they fall down on the back, that's great, right? You have the leg, and then you're going to pass or do whatever you want to do after that. So again, let's do it all together. Head, so your right leg is back, left leg forward, right? I'm gonna go boom, and I'm gonna come knee down, try to grab, right? Head control, but they stand up, so I'm gonna step the back leg, and I'm gonna stand up, Bring that leg to my hip, elbow in, tight, everything. And I'm gonna go towards that side. So I'm gonna go maybe just as a drill, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, and then the fourth one, we're gonna trip the leg. So we're gonna trip the far leg. So I'm here and I have the leg here. I'm gonna go, this is horrible, but I'm gonna go that way, 1, 2, 3, and then I'm gonna trip the leg, right? And then fall. So give that a try. Want you to first try on your strong side and then shift to the other side. I'm gonna give you a few minutes to try that. Stand up, bring the leg close to your hip, boom, 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 and then trip. Yeah. So this could work with gi, no gi. Gi, you grab the lapel instead of hooking the head. This is also go perfectly with Karen's last technique, right? If they punch in and they kick and you catch a leg, you can get the leg, put on the hip, head control, boom, boom, trap. Stand up, yeah. Very good. I want you to get the movement where you're trapping and pulling the head down. Okay, boom. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna be the opponent that have my leg, right, trap, and they're going in this direction, and they they boom, boom, and tap my leg, right? One scenario that happens is I'm gonna boom, boom, and tap my leg. I'm gonna come up like this, right? So my head is control here on this side, and this leg is being control here, but I'm not falling down, I'm like this, right? This could be no gi with the head control, or gi where I am now executing the gi grip here. So I'm gonna be boom like this, having one leg, and they have their hand and leg up, right? In that configuration, what do? What you do is with the head control, the leg control, you went like this and they fall down, right? Like this, right? With the leg up here like this. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take the head control, the leg control, still close here, And what you're gonna do is break their posture by just simply doing like a leg movement we do in boxing and self-defense. We're gonna go shuffle, shuffle, and pull them flat, right? I'm gonna be like this, right? My head, boom. I'm gonna be pulling, pull this way, right? My base laterally, and then from there you can take the back, right? So putting all of that together, head control, wrist, I'm gonna come in, they're gonna step up, I am gonna come up, boom, here, and then I'm gonna go towards the leg, boom, 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 I trap, but they're tripoding, right, from there. So I'm just gonna go shuffle, shuffle laterally to bring them to the stomach, and then you can take the back from there. All right, so give that a try. Shuffle, shuffle, take down, snap down. Push down. Take up, move, move, move. Nice, Karen. All right. Trying to stay with the allocated time here. So this is like our new format for 1 hour. Now I'm going to turn it over to Karen, and we're going to end it with meditation, unless somebody has any questions.
I had a thought about a question Jane asked. So she said, do they break out of the head control? And it seemed like you were saying no, you were keeping the head control, and I like even when they stood up. But I was thinking, at least from a Sancho perspective, like from what I know in grappling, but jiu-jitsu people are more clever, but is that even if you did lose the head control, you have their legs. So you follow them up, you could regain the head control really easily because they're hopping around on one foot. Mm-hmm. So you still would want to follow them up, right? And I think you could regain that head control even if they busted out of it.
It is possible, but again, it's a little bit more difficult, right? So
yeah, you wouldn't want to lose it. I was just saying you kind of would still do the same thing probably.
Yeah. So again, I would recommend, it is possible to do it. You might need to, you might not get that takedown. You might need to shift direction and blend it with another takedown. But yeah, the head control is where you control their posture and direction they're going. And
yeah, I guess now that I think about it, you probably just switch to any other single leg takedown, but you'd still want to follow them up because you have that leg.
Yeah, you do. You definitely want to come up. Yeah.
Well, I was just started thinking about that question about the head control.
Yeah. Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay. Maybe next week, I'll try to remember that and address that. What happens if we lose the head control? Yeah. Okay.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Molly. So we're just gonna do a couple minutes of meditation. We're gonna just do a simpler meditation. So you could start by just sitting, or if you like lying down, you could do that. And we'll just start by taking some deep breaths in through our nose, exhale through your nose, or if you need to, through your mouth, if you're still catching your breath. And just take a few breaths trying to calm down your breathing and your mind. And then you can just go right into a regular meditation where you're breathing naturally, just trying to calm your mind, not get distracted with thoughts, but just stay very present. And any thoughts that arise, you can just let them float by without getting involved with them. And then you could take 3 deep breaths, inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your mouth. When you're ready, you could open your eyes. And then we'll clasp our hands this way, twist back over one shoulder, twist back over the other shoulder, come back to center. Let's lift one arm and just stretch over the side. Reaching my hand over. Other side. Good. Come up. You can shake your legs out, rub your legs, whole thing at once. And that's it. Thank you, everyone. That was fun. I like that fast pace.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
That wasn't too nutty, was it?
Oh, it was great. I couldn't believe you got that much. I was like, oh yeah, she's cut a lot because it feels short when you're teaching it. But I was like, oh, that covers a lot of stuff still.
It feels like the fast pace of it kind of like keeps the cardio going.
Yeah.
A little bit more like steadily. Like usually it's like the gymnastica and like burpee stuff in the beginning does that, but this is like all throughout it.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping, that we could kind of just take out some of the resting time and just more efficient.
Yeah, it was good. It works.
Oh, good. That's great.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Good luck with your
Yeah.
class. Do you need help?
Thank you. No, I'm good. Yeah, I'm off to teach the first intro to kickboxing class, so get our new crop of kickboxers in, so that'll be good.
Yeah, that's awesome. Good luck.
See you later. Thank you. Have a good night, everyone. Bye.